Okay, so hi everyone, welcome to the Cat Kings NMAT Daily. This is Anisha here. Today I'm going to be talking to you guys with regards to which section to attempt first. Okay, now for people who are like absolutely clueless, why am I talking about which section? A quick understanding. NMAT has got three sections: verbal, logical reasoning, quants, and data interpretation. And the best part is it's an adaptive exam. That means you will be having questions coming off medium difficulty level, then gradually keep on increasing based on your capability. If you're able to solve, they will ask you tougher questions. Otherwise, they will ask you easier questions. Okay. Now that's about the adaptive nature of it. One more good thing is you can choose the selection of order of the sequence of sections. Like for example, should I start with verbal? Should I start with quants? Should I start with LR? It's in your hand. So what I recommend all of you guys is experiment this in mocks, because the more you are able to get your strategy freezed in, then it becomes more comfortable on the day of exam for you to perform. And this time it's very important we perform well on our first go, because NMIMS is going to accept the first itself. So to make yourself do the best, it is much more vital and important to give more number of mocks this year more than any other years. People who have been thinking कि यार मैं बाद में दे लूँगा, इनमेट जाके सीधा दे आऊँगा, देख लेंगे, do not do that mistake. All the people who are very serious, who want to make sure they get into NMIMS Mumbai, which is one of the top colleges in India, you must give in mock tests. If you have not yet started, check out the link in the description and start giving the Cat King NMAT mocks. There are 15 beautiful mocks which are made all by NMAT toppers and me. We are collectively working towards it to give you a combination of adaptive and non-adaptive mocks. Okay? So we'll talk about those as well. Why to give both of these type of mocks. Now let's talk about which section to start first and which to go ahead next. Okay. So if you ask me, in my opinion, and what I have been recommending as a strategy for the past 5 years, which has helped lots of students convert NMIMS. In fact, you will not believe we had 270 people who cracked NMIMS Mumbai last year. I'm going to show you guys also who are the people, their scorecards, ताकि believe हो जाए कि हाँ सच्ची में यार इतने लोगों के इतने नंबर आए थे और इतने क्लियर होते हैं. Even you can do it. If they can, so can all of you guys, right? Let's talk about the section-wise strategy. सबसे पहले, what we are going to try out on in 3 mocks. If it works for you, brilliant. If not, we'll try something else. Okay? What you're going to do is start with the verbal section. Why? Very simple. सबसे कम टाइम है, इतनी जल्दी एक सेक्शन ख़त्म हो जाएगा, हमें पता भी नहीं चलेगा. That's one beautiful advantage. Second, when you start a mock, you are like super fresh and you are highly energetic, right? So with that energy, when we start giving fresh mocks, our reading speed is also faster. So it will help you to make sure in a lesser time you're able to solve the reading comprehension questions, para jumbles, critical reasoning questions, जो ये सारे verbal में आते हैं, दिमाग लगाने का आप एकदम fresh रहोगे, right? That's the first advantage. Second, which I told you, जल्दी time इतने छोटे time में एक section over, so you'll feel good about it also. So start with verbal section. After verbal, we will go to logical reasoning section. Again, we have to apply a lot of concepts. It's a lot of analytical bent of mind which is being tested. So we solve that, given your best for logical reasoning. Last we do is quants and data interpretation. Two very simple reasons. See, one, half of you guys who do not like maths and DI, लास्ट में कर रहे हो तो जितना स्ट्रेस टेंशन मैथ्स को देख के, कैलकुलेशन इंटेंसिव DI को देख के आना है, वो एंड में आएगा. उसके पहले वर्बल और LR में हम स्कोर कर चुके हैं, राइट? तो कॉन्फिडेंस हाई रहेगा. दैट्स वन थिंग, वन ऑफ द रीजंस. सेकंड, quants and DI is formula based. You have a formula, you have to follow the sequence of steps. So your analytical bent of mind being tested is on a lower side. So even if you are a little exhausted of 1 hour gone by of the exam, you're not going to be drained out of your quick on the spot thinking, right? Like verbal reasoning needs on the spot thinking. RC inference based questions needs a little bit of thinking. Quants and DI does not need that much amount of thinking, and it's more mechanical. Plus, the biggest advantage of time constraint of being stressed about DI and quants being calculation intensive, section not going well, will not hamper the rest of your section's progress. All right. This is a tried and trusted method which has worked wonders for a lot of students. In fact, what I'm going to do is I'll show you guys some of these students' scorecards. You guys, how gap are all people who got in Mumbai campus. 244 score, quant 78, language 85, 81, 244, right? So lot of these guys, and ये एक नहीं है, ये इतने सारे students हैं, all of them who have converted NMIMS Mumbai. So like I said guys, ये clear कर सकते हैं, so all of you guys can as well. All you have to do is focus on getting good scores, ठीक है? So what I want you all to do is, इन सब के नाम तुम्हें देखने हैं, वो भी मैं दिखा दूंगी किसी दिन, किसी एक सेशन में ये लोग सब आ भी जाएंगे. बट व्हाट यू नीड टू डू इज start studying on a very serious note. I had students last year who have strenuous work hours but would ensure every day रात को 10 to 11 pm लेक्चर बैठना ही बैठना है, पढ़ना है, अगले दिन वर्क स्टार्ट करने के पहले सुबह में वो टॉपिक को सेम रिवाइज करना है, एंड दे आर गोइंग अहेड एंड डूइंग इट. And the best part is that guy has got in rank number 8 this year, all India, which is not a joke, right? So if these guys have put in their best of efforts, so can all of you guys, and you have a brilliant opportunity of studying at home, working from home, less travel hours, less strenuous time. So you should give in your best shot, right? सो पढ़ाई करो, मेहनत करो यार, इनके स्कोर्स आ सकते हैं. रैंक 6, 8, 10, 12 सब मुंबई NMIMS स्कोर के रैंक्स है. इनफैक्ट जो NMIMS का डेटा साइंस प्लस पर्ड्यू वाला प्रोग्राम है, NM प्लस पर्ड्यू वाला, merit rank 1 was also our students. Rituja is her name. You guys would have seen her verbal strategy videos as well. That बंदी is killer, मतलब 100 स्कोर लाया है NMAT के verbal में 120 में से. So highest score है, right? टॉपर बच्चे बिल्कुल, मतलब फ्रेशर्स, फर्स्ट ईयर, फर्स्ट टाइम गिविंग एग्जाम्स, हैव गॉट इन 275, 280 स्कोर्स. मेहनत, दैट्स ऑल you need, right? I gave my exam 5 years back, but I studied only 1 month. So all the people who have these doubts, I have less time, can I really crack it, can I not crack it? Start studying. Unless you start studying, you are not going to know where you stand. How do you prepare and further ahead, right? In fact, for all those people who have doubt, आई वुड सजेस्ट इज उठो, एनमैट की मॉक दो, स्कोर लेके आओ, उसको एनालाइज करेंगे, हमें पता चलेगा विच सेक्शन इज द वीकेस्ट, एंड वी स्टडी दैट फर्स्ट. ऑल राइट. So all of you guys who are very focused on the NMAT course, like on the NMIMS college, check out this NMAT online turbo course. Everyday live lectures, 2 hours everyday classes. Every Saturdays, NMAT Saturdays with me and NMAT toppers like today, Quants and DI, which is like the painful area for all of you guys, is going to be taken up by Biswa sir, who's going to make sure कि यार Quants and DI के section में at least 1-2 question extra हो जाने चाहिए after today's class. Per class, that's the objective. 2 questions in every class should be right? That's going to help you guys out. Then you have shortcut videos, special strategy videos, NMAT official guide recorded videos, mock tests, sectional tests, ebooks, all of them available. Like we have the special NMAT maximizer books also available. These are all our full length mocks, sectional tests, video recorded lectures of the concepts of official guide, and you guys have amazing cracking ebooks of the maximizer books. कुछ नहीं, अपने ebooks में जाना, NMAT maximizer books में 15 books हैं. Finish up all of these 15 books and the Cat King Bible LOD1 books. You're more than enough. You're sorted for life to make sure NMAT first attempt itself goes really well and you get in a good score. But for all of this, it all comes once you guys have a focus, have a direction in place कि I want to crack the exam. Right? So let's pledge right now that I will crack NMAT, I will crack in NMIMS. Then let's choose whether I want to go into IIMS or NMIMS, because NMIMS will be one of the first colleges that gives you your results as well, right? So college भी start हो जाएगा, placements भी चालू हो जाएंगी, and life will be much easier, and a lot of others might still be struggling for which exams to give, when to give, and how to proceed ahead. That will not be. It's very fast paced, which is there, and that's an advantage. Plus, great companies coming on campus. I mean, if I name the companies which come right now, you have ITC, Marico, PepsiCo, Goldman Sachs, Nomura, JP Morgan, all good companies come on campus. So it's good for having a first backup after Blackie IIMS to make sure you have good placements for marketing, for finance, all of them. HR, there's a very specific special HR program, and NMIMS HR has been doing brilliant with respect to placements and the kind of curriculum and rigor which is being taught as well also. All right, so all the people who had doubts about NMAT देना है कि नहीं, यार दे दो. एंड किसी और को जो सोच रहे थे कि शायद एनएम नहीं कुछ और अच्छा हो जाए, तो यार लॉट ऑफ गुड अदर कॉलेजेस ऑल्सो विच आर एक्सेप्टिंग, एंड इट्स अ रूमर एज ऑफ नाउ. इफ इट गेट्स एक्सेप्टेड एंड अप्रूव्ड, parties on for you guys then. तो तुम्हें लास्ट मिनट पे स्ट्रगल नहीं करना पड़ेगा एनमैट डेट्स के लिए. It is in talks that SPJN Mumbai, that's SPJMR, is planning to start accepting NMAT as well for the flagship program. It accepts already for the women's program, but also for the flagship. If that happens, life's sorted. We don't have to struggle and fight the battle of CAT anymore, right? So that's going to be an advantage. And one last parting thought, NMAT is definitely easier than CAT. So all the people who keep thinking कि easy है कि नहीं है, बिल्कुल easy है, बस मेहनत करो आप. All right, thank you so much guys, bye bye, take care.